Hi, today we'll be learning to paint this beautiful potted plant using gouache. So the first step is on a 300 GSM paper, we are going to create the background color and we will be painting on top of that. So to ensure that your background color is really light, you have to use a lot of water and mix your color and paint on top of your sheet. So what I have done over here is I have used some white and some crimson. If you do not have crimson, you can mix some white along with your red and create a nice background pink color. The next step is to add in our leaves, for which make sure that your background is completely dry, and the next thing is to mix some white and some green and create these leaf patterns. For the first leaf, I'm using my brush directly and drawing the outline of the leaf structure and then filling in the colors. What you can also do is use a pencil, draw on top of this, but make sure it's really light, because sometimes in gouache the pencil marks will show through. So to avoid doing that, I prefer to directly use my brush to draw it. I'm using now a pencil to create this leaf structure. The one thing that you have to keep in mind is you may not be able to use an eraser, so just make sure that you don't create any mistakes and do not press your pencil too much. Let it not leave any marks or any kind of residue as well, so just make sure that you use it extremely lightly and not with too much of a pressure. Another advantage of drawing with your pencil and then filling in your color is it's very therapeutic. It feels really good. So if you're somebody who enjoys creating paintings with gouache in this particular style, then you should continue doing that and make sure that you enjoy the process. You can also have your leaves sticking out of your background. It does not have to confer inside the pink background that I have created at the back. Now that my leaf base is ready, I'm going to create a pot at the bottom, for which I'm going to mix some nice blue color. Again, here I'm not using a pencil. I'm going to be drawing directly with my brush and painting inside to create the shape. So it's a rectangle or a trapezium on top and a smaller trapezium at the bottom. It's all in the details. In gouache, it is a lot of fun to create very contrasting details in terms of the shades that you use. So for the leaf, I'm going to use a slightly darker shade and create the veins and the details inside. Make sure that you use a pointed round brush to create these strokes. You can even switch to a really small brush and start with that instead of struggling with a slightly bigger brush. And you can even practice it on another sheet and then go about it. Here again, I'm using my brush directly to create the strokes. You could draw it out in pencil first and then create it as well. For the pot, the first thing I'm going to do is add a little bit of highlight. So I'm going to use a slightly lighter blue. After that, I'm going to use a slightly darker blue to create more details on top of it. If you've enjoyed watching this tutorial, do consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, and hit the bell icon so you can get notified every time I put up a video. I put up videos thrice a week, which is all related to art. There would be unboxing, reviews of different art supplies and different kinds of art mediums that I put out tutorials of. So this is what my final painting of today looks like. I hope you had fun making this, and I'll see you guys again soon for the next one.